right, guys, we are live from San Antonio. A lot of you saw this in a previous stream, and I apologize for that. What happened is when I did the Life After stream, I ended the stream on YouTube, and I didn't end the stream on the stream software I use. And so I don't know why it took 2 days later, but it finally, I guess my internet blipped out or something, and it sent a new signal, and so that was not what I wanted it to do. And obviously, I wasn't home, so I couldn't stop it. But luckily my team turned it into a. Hopefully this works. What is going on with my Ogata system? Hold on. It said no signal. I'm gonna come over here and unplug it, and I'm gonna plug it back in, and please work. What is happening? All right, I'm gonna go back over here. Going to unplug this thing and basically just reboot it. So in this video, wait, I need to wait till I'm at least on the screen. 1, 2, 3. How long do you wait before something's reset? Your current stream is higher bitrate than is higher than the recommended bit. We recommend a stream bit rate of 4,500. Well, why do you recommend that? Stream. Can't change them while I'm live. Okay, well, I'll fix that for next stream. What is annoying though is I can't get y'all this. It's annoying. Why isn't it working? It's working. Okay, now I need to get it on my screen. Oh my gosh. Work. Properties. It's coming, guys. Deactivate. Activate. Yes! Okay. Wow, that took way longer than I wanted it to. Okay. What's going on? How's it going? This game changed since I quit? Yeah. Yes, to dev. Wait. 2Dev, you didn't quit that long ago. I mean, nothing's happened since the war started. Yeah, if you quit after the Ukrainian war started, nothing's happened. Okay, here we go. So, y'all hear that? It feels like really delayed. There we go. It's better. So here's the dilemma. The clans are talking, and there's some debate. Okay, so let's go to ranking winners. Here we go. We got Nordic Offering versus Grim Reapers. I've been playing with Grim Reapers a lot. I'm not with them right now, but we're planning on doing I'm getting back into Grim Reapers, and Nordic Offering and Grim Reapers are going to do this epic clash off between clans. And there is some debate, and we need y'all's help to fix the problem. And so, the debate is about marks, right? Marks is the most controversial thing about the clans anyways. It's just There are so many times that, you know, people like here in global, you see, you know, the best teams in the world are getting, you know, not even getting 3,000 points. And these other guys will basically just mark the crap out of it. And they all are doing that on the Russian server. And so they're getting lots more points. They're getting in the, you know, well into the 3,000s. And so the question is, we didn't want to do all about marks, right? Because then you have a competition and people can, you know, it's all about who spends the most money. We don't want that. So the teams agree, both teams, Nordic Offering and Grim Reapers agree something should be done. But, well, of course, okay, so someone just said use marks for legendary tasks. Well, of course, that's what you do, but that's also the most expensive. So you don't want to just use them for legendary tasks for no reason. And so, yeah, basically, and you don't want to make it to where, you know, someone's spending hundreds of dollars on the copper mark task, because that's just whoever can spend the most money. So the question is, there's three options. The first option is that we only limit marks to the easy ones. So legendary wood, legendary stone, and legendary, let me remind myself what the other one was. Legendary stone, wood, and iron. Stone, wood, and iron. Okay? Just those three tasks, because those are the ones you're not going to spend a crazy amount of money on, and all the clans could compete. That, you know, that's a good option. I'm not opposed to any of these three options, honestly. All of them sound good. So that's one option. The con of that option is that, you know, we're still using marks. So we're not doing all the tasks free to play. But if we don't, you know, Fosters could beat us if they're using marks and we're not. So we don't want to, like, you know, give up on that. So that's the benefit of using some marks. But some clans might be a little bit faster at marking than others. Like if all 16 people are marking, you're going to finish a task a lot faster than if only like 4 people are marking. So that's the con of that one. So the second option is that we make sure we go ahead and do marks so Fosters doesn't beat us. Okay, I'll just mention the third option because I realize it's the most self-explanatory option. The third option is there's just no marks, period. And the con of that obviously is that the Fosters might end up beating us. So if you're part of the Fosters clan, your vote doesn't count. Actually, sure, it can still count. But I already know what you're going to vote. So the idea is no marks, and the benefit of no marks is that you can end up, you know, every day will be 3 really difficult tasks. You got to grind it out, and it'll show the most amount of skill. But the con is that the Fosters could beat us. And then the second option, so I skipped to the third. The second option is we all choose to do the same mark, you know, skills. Like, you know, maybe we still do wood, you know, stone and iron, but you don't count the points you get for marks. So if one clan marks the other clan, you know, faster than the other clan, they don't get an advantage for marking faster. And that doesn't count to the tournament. So, what is y'all's opinion on those 3 options? I'm going to get the chat up here. I want to see y'all's thoughts. What is y'all's opinions? All right, Bacchus says no marks whatsoever. Number 3. Pedro Perez says no marks. David Modi says no marks. And some name I can't pronounce says no marks. So y'all don't care if the Fosters win. Y'all just want it to be a fair fight. Oh, man, everyone. Costas, Alon. Everyone says just no marks, whatever. David Culpepper, finally a different opinion. He says mark the 3 legendary tasks. Depends on what you guys are aiming for. Number 1, if not, then no marks. If you guys are going for a chance for number 1, then I guess marks. Well, yeah, that's... So the idea is they're the 2 best clans. So we're used to winning. It's nice to win. Yeah, okay, so David Moody makes a good point. It's like, it's just one tournament. Who cares if the Fosters beat you? I think there might be something to that. Josh Collis says fair for sure. I think might have cut you off on... As long as it's fair, who cares, right? Well, I think all 3 options are fair, depending on how you look at it. The first option could be not fair if you're, but it would just be a few points. Like even 4 people marking is going to beat the task pretty quickly. So it would only be a few points. The Fosters are cringe either way. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but all right. You need to pump out better content. Oh, well. Yeah, I need for the developers of the game I cover to not go to war, but I guess I need to cover some more games. I need to do that. Honestly, there's some really good games coming up. Okay, I have another question for you guys. I feel like what I just said might have been really insensitive. I obviously didn't mean to go to war. People attacked them. That sounded really bad. Sorry about that. What I meant was basically Frostborn needs updates, and you guys need to stop being so hard on Frostborn. Okay, I don't want to play Albion. Albion is too time consuming, and it really didn't take off that well. Like, it's just, Albion's good. I liked it. I had fun, and it's got a lot of mini games. I'm glad you like it. I'm thinking I want to cover a new game. So here's the questions. So there's a new survival game. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's kind of like a Rust game. Pretty awesome. Do y'all want me to play that? A Rust type game? Diablo Immortal's coming out soon, and Apex Legends is coming out in 6 days. Out of those 3 games, what are you most excited about? And we can throw in Lost in Blue because I keep getting more and more suggestions to cover Lost in Blue. Out of those 4 games, cover all of them. Yeah, I might do that. I know. Isn't it awesome? Apex and Diablo are coming out. Relieved Hat 4. Your hat. Why did they delete your message? Oh, because you rage capped. Don't rage caps. Remember when you spin to play Firm Spoolu? Could you do that again? What in the world? I'm not going to play Grimsoul. Grimsoul, I had so much fun with Grimsoul. Grimsoul, good times. Not going to do it again. Do you have any idea when Season 7 will come out? Honestly, I don't know if it's going to come out anytime soon. I mean, really, I don't know if the Season 7 will come out unless the war ends. I could be wrong on that, but we have not heard anything from the devs. This game, I don't think is going to get any updates. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. They can't move countries because Ukraine has locked the borders. No males can leave the country. So unless they were women devs, they can't just leave it and work on it. So it really sucks. It really sucks for them. We should be praying for them for sure. Will I play Hightail? Maybe. Gloomhaven in San Antonio. Wait, David, are you from San Antonio? I'm definitely planning on covering those 3 games I mentioned. It was a little bit of a fake poll. I wanted to know what y'all's thoughts are, and it was really good to hear that y'all are excited about Apex Legends and Diablo. And Lost in Blues one I need to add to the list. But I was already planning on covering those games. I was thinking just last week, I was like, I need to start branching out to some new games. And I'm pretty excited about Apex Legends, so I'm done with Brawlhalla. I don't want to cover games I've already covered. You know what I mean? That's awesome, David. Do you live near UTSA? Yes, JP, this is live. You are live. Talking on live or something. PC games? No, I'm not really covering a lot of PC games. I mean, I might cover one every once in a while, but I'm mostly covering mobile games. Mobile gaming's the future. Whether we like it or not. Whether it's better or not. You work near there. Say my name, say my name. Nazim. Hi, VIP. Okay, so just for those of you who are new, a lot of people just joined the stream. The question is, no marks? Just like okay, I'm switching the options from the last time I did this. 3 options. No marks at all. Only marking wood, stone, and iron. And then the third option is, we mark the same tasks, and then we don't count those points in this competition between Nordic Offering and Grim Reapers. Which of those 3 options do you like the most? Only wood, stone, and iron. No marks. I forgot to give you all the pros and cons of them like I did last time. The pros for no marks is it's completely free to play. The pros for but the Fosters might beat us. And then the pros for just wood, stone, and iron is that the Fosters won't beat us, but it's relatively cheap on our pocketbooks as far as, competing there. And then the pros for the last one, again, we're going to win. Oh, but the second one, there could be some discrepancy about like people that are better at marking. If there's more markers, they might get a few extra points. So it wouldn't be completely free to play. And then the last one's kind of weird because it's like, I mean, it would be the fairest. Well, no marks would be the fairest between the two clans. The third option is the fairest, if I even understand the third option well. Anyways, a stream is limited. Mark it. Actually, no marks. What's going on? I'm late. Yeah, but you're doing great. You're getting there. We're debating on the 3 options for marking. I used to be in there. So toxic there. Wait, Lori, if they're always using marks, then why do they lose so much? I think I just burned them. A lot of people say no marks. Froglock wants to do the third one. When will free-to-play solo episode come out? When I am ready to make it amazing. I want it to be amazing. So, toxic player who act up during tasks. Oh man, isn't that the story of our lives? Man. What would you recommend playing right now? Well, Apex Legends comes out in 6 days. So that's exciting. Pretty excited about that. I love how Theo Frostborn, the name Frostborn is in your name, your YouTube name, and yet you're saying the game is dead. On mobile, Infinite Games comes out on mobile. May I join clan? That's for my clan leader. I have to ask him if I want to join them. Apex Legends is not out on mobile yet. I mean, some people have early access, but it's not out on mobile. Limit how much people can use marks. Limit how much people can use marks, like 3 people, 40 marks. That's pretty confusing, but I don't mind it. Yeah, it might disappoint us. Hopefully, but not. I mean, it's a AAA game. I think they'll do fine. Infinite Games. It must be out in your region. It might be out in your region. I mean, I know it's not out. I've just looked it up today. I'm bad at PvP. Now is my time to learn, you say. No, actually, now is not the time to learn PvP. There's not enough players out there, and the only ones that are playing are the ones that are really good. So, now is probably not the best time to learn how to PvP in this game. Diablo release date got pushed to next year, right? No. No, Josh Collis, I hope you're wrong. No, I don't think you're right. Let me look it up. Diablo Immortal release date. I thought it was June 2nd. Yeah, next month. Boom! I'm excited. June 2nd. Ah, it's coming. The game is definitely has been declined for a while. Okay. You got mixed with a different game. Okay, well, let me know if you know what the game is. Okay, so Diablo, Apex Legends is coming out in 6 days. I'm going to cover some of that. Diablo Immortal is coming out in roughly 25 days, something like 22 days. Going to cover some of that. Lost in Blue, this new Rust game, I'll cover some of that. But as far as this tournament, I can see pretty clearly that the over 75% of you guys want it to just be 100% no marks, and if the Fosters win, then so be it. So, yeah, I feel bad for Frostborn too. Yeah, Lost in Blue, I've got that on the list. It's a game like Frostborn and Lost on Earth. It's not as good as Frostborn, in my opinion, as far as or it depends what you're going for. But, you know, if you're going for co-op, Frostborn is still the best. PWG, I wouldn't, you know, I'd keep your game safe. I've showed people how to keep their game, you know, save their stuff and keep it safe, but, you know, and I still play it, but David Culpepper, the competition was going to be this week, but I'm going camping with my family this weekend, so we decided I was hoping to try to do a lot, like I was hoping to live stream the whole event, like Thursday through Tuesday, every time, getting the Grim Reapers and the Nordic Offering to get on at the same time and do the live stream and like compete live. It was going to be so good, but their schedule and our schedule wasn't going to work. We might be able to make that happen on the last day. And if it does, it'll be epic. But they couldn't do it. And so, anyways, we're just going to push it off 2 weeks to try to make sure things are more in there. So, Facebook love. Okay, what about COS? Just hard to push enough content? You know, yeah, it really is. Without multiplayer, the thing about Frostborn is, you know, you can interact with people, so it makes unlimited content. That's what I loved about Frostborn. I really wish it had taken off better, but the problem with COS is, you know, I got to a point where I was gonna have to do a lot of grinding for it basically become like Last Day on Earth for me. So. Thanks, Lori Moore. That means a lot to me. It is. Honestly, I really love you guys. You guys have been an amazing support. Infinite Games. LDOE requires way more farming. You can get all the best stuff in Frostborn pretty easily. Pretty quickly. Okay. So I got loud and clear, no marks, and y'all want me to cover all those games I mentioned, so I will. Please, 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 when you see Apex Legends, I'll be competing with a lot of big YouTubers, so the more you watch and the longer you watch, the more you like, the more you comment, all that stuff does really help those videos get ranked at some level. And I'll try to make them fun and funny and all that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Yeah. Y'all's chats are great. I'm reading them, but I don't have time to respond. I don't know who I'd play it with yet. We'll see. Maybe I can get Nevo back on here. See what he does. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to start working on some of those videos that we were just talking about, and we are going to have this tournament come eventually. And we'll see how it goes. But I am, yeah, I'm excited to see how this pans out. I just had another cool video idea. And it's kind of a ridiculous idea, but I think I can make it really funny. Okay, thanks guys. I will get back to you soon. This competition is gonna happen, but not this Thursday, not starting this Thursday, but the next week. And I'm gonna try to have everything lined up to where it'll be as real time as possible. Sometimes my videos get delayed a few days. I'm gonna try to not have it delayed as much. You donated $2 in the black screen stream? That is hilarious, Nikto. Thank you for doing that. I will go check that out. That is hilarious. All right, guys. See you next time.